Okay, so hello guys. I just created this channel just to show some of my Hero of Celestials and where I'm at. I've been playing this game for between 2 to 3 years now. Have just been through the second server merge. So I thought I'd start with just an overview of my main character. As the channel goes on and hopefully I get people viewing and maybe even subscribing, I'll start showing more in terms of my other characters. This one currently is a warrior, so I'll just give you a bit of an overview on where I'm at right now. So if we go into character, these are my main stats. As you can see, I have managed to finally get my Divinity gear, and I am slowly but surely upgrading it as I go. Looking at a lot of the other players that are online, around the same kind of level as I am, their attack seems to be slightly higher than mine, but I think that has quite a lot to do with the lack of Vanquisher Divinity gear. But as you'll see shortly, I am slowly starting to work on that as well. So as you can see, my BR is reasonable, I think, for where I'm at in terms of my level. I was, when I originally played under server 381, I was quite a big spender, so I managed to boost quite high at that point, but since then I have dropped down on my spending. Events have just gotten so more expensive than what they used to be. So anyway, this, as you can see, is my current setup for my armour and my weapons and accessories. All 3-star relics at this stage. Under my Demon True Soul, I only have the one currently, just the Gaia Dragon, level 149. Equipment, I've been piecing it together, still working on it, obviously everything's a work in progress. My runes, I have Dragon Roar, Stormbreak and Thunder God's Fury. And please bear in mind, people, this is just my personal setup. I don't expect anybody to take this as the best setup for a warrior. This is just to this point where I am with it. But I am getting help from other players to modify and upgrade as I go. In terms of rune storage, I've unlocked all of the rare. Unfortunately, I haven't managed to unlock any of the epic or legendary, but again, I will get there. So let's have a look at my costumes. I know this is probably a lot of info that most people don't want to see, but it's somewhere for me to start. So under my normal costumes, I've got quite a few of them now. Still a couple there that I haven't got, but you know, this one here I've had. Obviously, I'm married in game. This one here I haven't as of yet. Under my rear, a few different costumes. Torrent Hunter, obviously being able to buy the fragments under the Legion shop. Obviously I've been able to max that out, so that's a good thing. Again, a few different types. Under Epic, I don't have anything under there, unfortunately. I just, again, money wise it's a bit hard. Under my costume weapons, pretty much the same things. Anything that I have under the costumes I pretty much have under weapons, so we won't go into that too much. Costume effect, just basically the same as anything else. Under my titles, I have quite a few titles, but I guess the one that I'm the most proud of is the Peerless War God. In the original server I battled and fought for a very long time to get to rank number 1 in the arena, and I managed to get it. It was the one that I was aiming for. There are a few others that I'd like to get. Sanguine, wherever that happens to be, I forget. I'd like to get that one just to show Sanguine domination. Of course, now that with the new mergers, there's a lot of very big characters, and it's highly unlikely that I'm going to get that in any hurry. So let's go and have a look at some of the other stuff. So if we go into my inventory, into my storage, so in here, as you can see, I've started collecting up Vanquisher gear. A lot of the problem that I've had with my Vanquisher Divinity is, in the past, I've had players that have quit and then come back, and they've been smaller characters and they've been friends of mine through the game, and I've helped them out by giving them Vanquisher gear and, you know, just donating lots of different bits and pieces to them. So unfortunately it's kind of put me behind, but that's okay. I'm not in any great rush. Have a lot of different things in here that I'm slowly working on. So yeah, we'll get there slowly. As this channel goes on, hopefully you'll be able to see more and more of what I'm managing to kind of get together and piece together on my character, and you'll be able to watch it upgrade and go along as I do. Wing fragments, lots of different wing fragments. Most of them I have. Most of these are just for upgrading. However, things like these ones up here and the Godblood ones, I don't have them yet, but again, work in progress. And basically the same with all my Elysium fragments. A lot of different Elysium fragments I've collected through various events and stuff in the past, and you know, I'm getting there. Some I have, some I don't, but we won't go into that too much. If we go back, I'll just show you my ancient armor. Unfortunately, due to the time difference between the server and my time here at home, events have been very hard for me to actually be online for. Take the battlefield events. This latest one at server time 6:30. Well, for me that's 10:30 at night. I'm 4 hours ahead of what the events are. So you know, your 8:30 Sanguine contest, for me that's 12:30 at night, or you know, 12:30 AM. So it's very late. That means that for me to get to those events, I have to stay up late and I get very little sleep. So unfortunately I am behind with these as well. However, I have just crafted this one right here tonight, so we'll see how we go. Same with rings, just a lot of stuff I've gone behind in. Now guys, just quickly, anything that you can help me with in this channel, just please by all means leave a comment just saying, hey, you know, less of this, more of that, whatever you want to see. I'm open to this. This is new for me. So under my Elysiums, as you can see, I've unlocked quite a few different Elysiums now. Again, I did spend quite a bit of money back in the day, so I was able to kind of get quite a lot of things that I might not necessarily have now if I didn't spend. Down to about here. Anything below that, I've got parts of fragments for, but I'm still working on getting the rest of them. So that's good. We've got those. My Sword Soul Awakening. Pretty basic setup. Again, I've stopped spending, so a lot of the upgrading here that I possibly could have done by now, I've fallen behind with, but little bit by little bit I'll catch back up, I hope. Under my Sprites, same thing, quite a lot of different Sprites, different levels, different augmentations. Currently I have set up the Bashkar. Now I know a lot of people, they disagree with Bashkar. They say things like Scorpiona or the Sanguine Princess are better. but I've found that with my bash car, grade 25 and augmented up to 6 stars, he does way more damage than anything else I could fit and have tried. So I stick with him for now until I find something that works better for me. Illusion armor, I'm in the process of upgrading this. I have 2 at level 4, yep, and 1 at level 3. I'm working on that one currently at the moment. Hopefully within the next week or 2 I should be able to get that to the level 4, which will help a great deal. Overlords, I have pretty much all overlords except for the Sagittarius overlord, but I actually use my Capricorn. It's does quite well for me, and it just seems to work and do more damage than anything else I've got so far. The Leorio, I understand, has a better attack, and when is upgraded is a better overlord. Unfortunately I haven't been able to upgrade it as high as I have the Capricorn, so I'll stick with the Capricorn until I can manage to get this one up. Mounts, I have, again, like with your listening and Sprites, quite a few different mounts. Some of them are more upgraded than others, but I'm currently using the Infernal Howler. Now this isn't very highly upgraded, but I like the look of this mount matched in with my warrior, so I tend to use this one. I know it doesn't make sense maybe in terms of attack and defense and all the rest of it, but it's not all about that, it's also about having fun with the game. So yeah, we're doing alright with that. A lot of other different bits and pieces. My Torrent Soul, I have unlocked all of the Torrent Souls. I have Chaos, War, and I think Origin in terms of my Torrent Souls, and Order. Most of them are, well, they've all got legendary 2 or 3 star Torrent Souls. Sorry, these parts here. The Torrent Soul of War here, I've started to turn them mythic. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not yet, but we're going that way. So we'll see how that works out for me. My God Soul, now here's one that I've been working on quite a lot over the last few days. I've had some advice. Now this setup might not work for some, but for me this seems to be working quite well. So I'm starting to work it up. The Divinity War Bravery is probably a little bit early for that. I probably should have boosted all these to max, but it just seems to give me a higher attack than if I do it any other way. So we'll stick with that. Under my skills, I haven't unlocked any divine skills yet, but due to my epic God Soul core, I have been able to unlock quite a lot of the talents under here. The most important one obviously being this one here, the Equipment Awakened. That has really helped with a great deal of my attack, defense, everything else. So we'll see. Now if we go up to our rankings, this gives you some idea on, you know, how I've been able to stick with it. With the original server 381, I managed to get myself up to 3rd overall in the BR rankings. With the first merger I dropped back to 10th, built my way back up to 4th. This last merger I've dropped myself back down to 6th, but I'm happy with that. With my level was ranked 12. I haven't been playing as long as some of the others, but you know, that's fine. Honorific. Okay, I'm ranked 20th in my honorific. I am behind in this, however I only need 8 more gold medals and I will go up to Zenith 3, so that will put me back up somewhere in the range of where I need to be. My enhancement level, I've enhanced myself up into 3rd place. Now this is quite good going, considering 4th and 5th are actually higher than me and stronger than me, both in BR and attack and pretty much all other stats. So this is one of the few places where I've managed to keep my head above water, so to speak. Socket level, 10th. I've actually dropped in that. However, a lot of the people above me no longer play, so if they weren't in the rankings, I don't know where I'd sit. Sprite, 4th place. Elysium, 3rd. Mount, I'm currently in 4th place. However, one of the players above me, Baby XIE, she's no longer playing, so theoretically that puts me into 3rd. My wings, I have grade 6 wings. I have grade 6 wings, at grade 23 through the feathering. And so I'm doing okay for where I am. With the arena, I'm currently in 2nd, however that's just dropped because I was up in 1st. And so various different bits and pieces. We won't go into it too much, I'll wait to see how this video goes before I start getting too in depth with things. So I thought before I finish off, now that I've seen that anyway, we might go and have a look at arena. And we will go and have a battle against Freeman. Now Freeman on the rankings is actually 1.6 billion. I'm 1.2, so he's actually a lot stronger than I am. No, sorry, I am still ranked 1, so I'm not sure why that showed him being ahead of me. So I'm 1.2. Again guys, sorry for the kind of jumping all over the place. I'm really not sure about how I'm going with a lot of this different stuff at the moment, and with making videos, as this is the first time I've ever tried anything like this. So if you'd like to offer a bit of advice and a bit of suggestions on what I can do or couldn't do, either to my character or to my videos, please by all means just drop a comment. Now again, I have a few different characters, so I am going to, over time, put up videos on all of my characters, but I'm just starting with this as this is my main character. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope I can get some views, and I hope that I can get some comments and basically get a reason to watch this all again and to try this all again. So thank you very much guys, and look forward to seeing what happens. Thank you. Bye.